Hello, and this is your Daily Dose of Internet. NASA created this huge facility to test out their rocket engines. Every time they conduct a test, an enormous amount of hydrogen and oxygen gets mixed together. As a result, these engines are basically pumping water vapor into the atmosphere. After about an hour, this water vapor will eventually fall back down as rain. This person pulled her car over because she heard a strange sound coming from her engine.
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Oh my god! Давай, Кидо. He's the world champion in basketball freestyle.
Over 250 Amish men gather together to help move a barn. Sweden has begun creating electric roads for people to drive on. These roads will charge your car while you drive on it.
The car will automatically sense the power unit and start recharging the internal battery, once again leaving you to fully concentrate on driving. There is no electrical outlet or cords. The induction plate could even be built into your driveway.
This guy made himself his own automatic M&M launcher. If you eat all this, you'll probably die. This isn't pasta, this is actually how many pharmaceutical companies make medicine. The ingredients are mixed together and pushed out into long wet strands. After they go through this process, they'll be ready to be formed into pills and tablets. This is called the Flip, and it's a research vessel owned by the US Navy to study how the ocean works. What makes this so unique is that this boat is designed to float in a vertical position. The vertical position makes the vessel much more stable compared to a traditional boat. Someone discovered that the Google Maps car accidentally captured the moment a man started falling down the stairs.
Carl, come on.
This company designed these incredibly powerful rings that glow in the dark. This photographer likes to create movie action shots using toys. This is a porcelain crab, and they like to open their little arms to capture food particles that float by.
What is that thing?
People saw this weird light fly over Los Angeles, but apparently it's just some guys in wingsuits. They put fireworks on their feet and flew across the sky as a publicity stunt.
3, 1, 4, one more. Come on, hold it, hold it, hold it. Are you okay?
In 1986, the Chernobyl disaster took place in the Soviet Union, where a nuclear facility exploded, turning the surrounding area into a wasteland. Because of the radiation, this place is now completely abandoned. This person went to go check out the damage and was surprised to find a man living with his 92-year-old mother. Apparently, after the explosion happened, they just never moved.
Выпьет, а я поешь, поедет.
Нормально, вкусно.
Ну, ешь, детка, ешь. Ты так мотай хорошо.
Хорошо.
This soldier came home from deployment to surprise his son at Taekwondo class. Because he was blindfolded, he had no idea he was training against his dad.
Daddy?
Once a year, there's a huge snowball fight that takes place in Russia. People build a giant snow fort while other people try to take it over. This little cat saw this big cat on TV and got scared. This honey badger saw her baby about to get eaten by a jaguar and came to save the day.
Here comes another one. Here comes another one. Whoa! Jesus. Look at that.
The baby was just a little shaken up and should make a full recovery. There's an app that lets you see how your Wi-Fi signal travels through your house. This company created a program that allows anyone to make their own masterpiece.
This technology allows us to create a smart paintbrush so that if you wanted to create a new picture, you can just draw the shapes of the objects that you want, and the neural network can then fill in all the details.
I'd like to see that tree reflecting in that pond.
The real advance here is that we're able to synthesize images with a lot more diversity and more fidelity than we were able to in the past.
These ducks decided that they wanted to give surfing a try. This person discovered that this company uses the same cutout pattern for all their puzzles. By combining 2 or more puzzles together, he can make some beautiful works of art. This person went paragliding over a volcano in Guatemala.
Yeah, go. Go. BAM!
I'm gonna make the water disappear, look. Ta-da! Is that impressive? Look. Like that.
Working out is so much easier if you have someone else doing it with you.
Switch med bakdelen, det backflip gutten ifra i går. Kjører du bakre? Oi, 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 oi!
This dog jumped out of its owner's car and ran all over the freeway dodging vehicles.
And I'm here watching. Look at everyone's out of their car. I'm in front. She's running. He's running. They're all trying to catch the dog. Bro! Another guy. Look at, he tried to corner the dog. The whole family.
The good news is that the dog was eventually safely captured.
Here, dog, come here. No!
This rock has been censored. This is Congo tourmaline, which is a gemstone that has been cut in a special way that makes it look pixelated.
Hey, can I get one? Thank you. Hey, can I get one? Thank you.
This is what happens when you shake a soda can and open it deep below on the floor of the ocean.
Cola carbonated beverage here at 2.5 atmospheres, somewhere deep below the sea. This you should never try at home, shaking up your Coke, because you know what's bound to happen when you take your Coke and you open it up and it sprays all over the room. Didn't happen. Look at that. That's physics in motion right there, Archimedes' principle or Boyle's law or something like that. Yeah.
13. ¿Qué pasó? No bajó, pero yo creo que no subió mucho.
Is it good?
I'm going to. Si quieres lo agarras. Ya.
This newborn calf needs medical attention from this rancher. The instinct from the mother wants to attack and stop the man. The horse was trained to keep the mother back while the calf is being taken care of. This guy went to a jewelry store and told them he wanted a better look at a gold ring under natural light, so they let him take the ring outside for a better look. He then took the opportunity to just walk away with it. This family ordered food to be delivered to their home. When they looked at the security footage, they saw that the delivery person was drinking from their milkshake. This is a kangaroo rat, and they can be found in the deserts of Arizona. This particular rat was about to get captured by this snake when it suddenly kicked it in the face. This cruise ship suddenly lost power in the middle of the sea. Without any power, the ship was unable to remain properly stabilized in the rough waves. Over 450 people were evacuated and saved by rescue helicopters.
Get that on video.
Officially over.
This guy started his own business that became very successful. He then surprised his parents by writing them a letter telling them that he will pay off the mortgage for their home.
No, hijo.
Oh, I love you. Thank you, Papa.
This is what a volcanic eruption looks like from the International Space Station. These people forgot to put their garbage can on the street to be picked up. This man still went through the extra effort to take it out anyways. This is called malachite, and it's a type of mineral that's usually found in China and Central Africa. These people own a bear sanctuary where bears can recover and help get rehabilitated before being sent back into the wild. The Amazon rainforest is getting smaller every day as more trees are cut down. Just a few months ago, scientists discovered an enormous system of hills and tunnels that were created by termites. Without the cover of trees, secrets are being discovered that remained hidden within the forest. For over 4,000 years, these termites created giant mounds on the floor of the rainforest. These termites created a system that is roughly the same size of the United Kingdom. This is most likely the largest construction project ever created by an insect or animal. This animal rescue organization went out to protect endangered sea creatures when they were suddenly attacked. Local poachers started attacking their boat because this organization stopped them from carrying out illegal hunting. This person found a wild kitten that has never socialized with humans. By putting some chicken on a spoon, it was the first time this kitten bonded with a human. After several weeks of training, the kitten is now properly socialized and happy. These people were ordering food from McDonald's when they discovered a glitch that allowed them to get free food. By ordering 10 burgers without any meat and then ordering 1 burger with meat, the system gave them a discount. The discount was so large that it simply gave them the food for free.
We'll take it away, why not? But when it gets to this screen, we'll find that all the Pattyless burgers had $1.10 taken off them, so they're all negative 10 cents. And there's our regular burger, which is just $1, leaving the total at $0.
State parks in California are dealing with a problem where bikers are destroying signs. Many of the bikers want to go off the designated trails. This is harmful because many areas are off limits as they're protecting endangered plants and animals. PetSmart has a policy where you can bring in any animal as long as it's on a leash and you can control it. So these people brought in a camel.
It's mostly hair. Good boy, got him.
Oh yeah, take him to the groomer. He could use a little bath and blowout.
was just a regular day at the gym when a car drove straight through the window. The driver said her brake pedal wasn't working properly, so she couldn't stop. Nobody in the gym was seriously hurt. Here's a dog running at 34 miles per hour. This guy climbed on top of a ski lift chair to go to a different one. This is what it's like to be a dog groomer. This person went skiing down a mountain when they triggered an avalanche. India recently completed the construction of the largest bird sculpture in the world. The sculpture took 10 years to make and was carved using a hammer and chisel. This dog has a job at baseball games where he picks up the bat when the player is done with it. In this situation, the umpire picked up the bat for the dog and the crowd was absolutely disgusted.
Sean Murphy.
This player does an excellent job at tricking the goalie without even touching the ball.
Yay!
Come on, come on.
Located in the desert of Chile are giant geoglyphs that haven't changed in over 1,000 years. The people from this time used these rocks to create different art formations. Some of these formations were used to help calculate lunar and solar cycles and compare weather patterns. Unfortunately, some companies are using this desert as a space for free advertising. This is how populations of countries have changed throughout the years. This cat was born with a thumb. He was born with a genetic abnormality that makes his first digit in each paw long and separated from the body. So this cat is totally fine, it just looks like he's always wearing mittens. This person attached a device to his skateboard that allows him to pull off some gnarly tricks. This person got stuck waiting for the worst train possible.
Bruh. Why is you bagging up? It's bagging up. What is you doing? He's going forward again. What is he doing? Cub bagging up again, dog. I'm really not trying to be funny, dog. What does he keep bagging up coming forward for?
The sun will sometimes have eruptive events called a corona that creates a loop of fire larger than Earth. This particular video is a time-lapse of an event that lasted over 21 hours. This is called the Mega Marvin, and it's an instrument that is sometimes used to make music in scary movies. Many trucks have these side guards to help with the aerodynamics of the trailer. These guards are now being reinforced to provide extra safety in the event of an accident. Someone took a living tadpole and put it under a microscope. You can clearly see how blood cells move throughout the body. These criminals used an excavator from a nearby construction site to steal this ATM machine. This is a growing problem in Ireland, as this is the 11th time in the past 6 months these same people have stolen an ATM. They placed the ATM in a van and then drove away.
As long as you lift it from behind, you're good.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah, just get it off.
This person dressed up as an astronaut to show how strange and exotic Earth really is. This person took a crazy amount of makeup and turned themselves into a baby. A scientist took a frog egg, fertilized it, and noticed that the cells started to move only after a few minutes. This is probably the greatest pizza box ever invented.
Manufactured from 100% recycled and recyclable corrugated cardboard. The top of the green box tears along 2 perforations and creates 4 serving plates. The bottom of the box breaks down into a convenient storage container, which is handy for leftover pizza and easy to recycle due to its compact size. The storage container fits conveniently into any size refrigerator.
This person parked in front of a driveway on purpose to annoy her neighbors, so the neighbor decided that he would just move the car himself. If you swing a magnet at a chunk of copper, it comes to an immediate stop.
The magnet's momentum is slowed by opposing magnetic fields generated by the flow of electrons in the copper. And since the electrical energy isn't being collected by a circuit for any useful purpose, it dissipates into the lump of copper as heat.
This photographer went to Yosemite National Park and spotted these 2 baby cubs wrestling in the road. The mama bear was close by, keeping watch.
I want one. They're like puppy size.
Oh, they are so. One of them is so small.
Yeah, I would give it a little bit, but I thought one of the cubs was under there, but they're both.
No, they're both there.
They're both there.
Is there another bear? No.
It's just the 3 of them.
There's the 3 of them.
Yeah! Woo! All right, look at that. Hey, woo!
This chimp is smart enough to know how a phone works.
What's he been up to? Hanging out with girls on the beach? Oh, touching snakes. That's always dangerous. Oh, that's you. That's when you guys almost...
This person has a unique way of revealing his artwork. This is a defense mechanism used by owls to scare away predators. A photographer in Hawaii found this massive stream of lava pouring into the ocean. To show how big this lava stream really is, you can see a drone flying close by. Scientists found a shy flapjack octopus trying to hide from the camera.
Esophagus, so they shouldn't be swallowing anything too
million
big or they'll
pictures.
explode their brain.
Oh,
Look at him.
dust in my eyes.
Wrapping up.
Bright light, bright light.
This
go
is
away.
what scientists do.
Sorry.
When we're really excited.
This person knows how to make some incredible pieces of sand art. In case you didn't know, the tusks of an elephant never stop growing. This particular elephant was over 60 years old, and her tusks were almost dragging on the ground. These people were confused when they saw a beluga whale swim right up to their boat. They noticed that the whale was wearing a harness, so they helped remove it. This particular whale was most likely trained by the Russian military. Countries such as the United States and Russia have a long history of using dolphins and whales for military purposes.
Hey!
This is an iron anvil that weighs 110 pounds. By placing this in a tub of liquid mercury, the anvil will actually end up floating.
Let's push it down. Oh, it's hard to push down. Oh, that's great.
The iron anvil floats because mercury has a density nearly twice that of iron. In fact, due to the density ratios, the iron actually floats better than wood does in water.
This dog stole a camera from their owner and started running away with it. What you're looking at right now is the spinal cord of a baby fish still inside their embryo. This is a close-up time-lapse video showing how the nervous system of a fish grows inside of the egg. If you search the word Thanos on Google, your links will start to disappear. Here's a cool trick you can try at home. If you take a plastic ruler and quickly bend it in direct sunlight, your camera will make a weird effect. This will only work on your phone camera if you record in a vertical format. This man wanted to become a goat. He didn't want to simply act like a goat, he truly wanted to become a goat. He even visited a neuroscientist to try and disable his ability to speak. After a few days of trying to become a goat, he eventually returned to being a human. This is what happens when you remove a balloon from liquid nitrogen. As the gas inside the balloon warms up, the molecules begin to expand again like normal. Here's a great demonstration showing how a sinkhole is formed.
Depending on all those soil properties we talked about earlier, this process can take days to years before anyone notices. Many of our subsurface utilities are placed directly below roadways, and the paving often acts as a final bridge above the sinkhole, hiding the void below.
This is why it's so important to wear a hard hat on the job site. A small nut or bolt falling from a few stories up can have devastating effects. These people were staying at a hotel when they woke up to elephants drinking from their pool.
This is incredible. I was told yesterday they don't fill the plunge pool anymore because the elephants come and drink. It's true.
This artist discovered a way to paint using fire. In this particular piece, he made a face out of flames. This guy found himself a baby squirrel that loves to get thrown around. This is what the tip of a pen looks like under a microscope. You can see how the ink covers the ballpoint. This photographer traveled to some of the most remote areas of Greenland to capture its true beauty. There's a program called the Human Library where instead of checking out a book, you check out a person instead. People from many different backgrounds gather together to talk about common stereotypes. The hope is that people will learn not to judge someone based on their beliefs, where they come from, or how they look. This teacher is holding a regular jar filled with water. Because of water surface tension and air pressure, the water does not fall out of the jar when she removes the cover.
In all directions, but pushing upwards to hold the liquid in, right?
Yes.
And if I take this off, what should happen?
Pushing up the water
Should come out, but
that's not fair.
Witchcraft.
What is this?
John, no, Gabby, move, Jonathan, move. Yeah, okay. Move for a second.
He's taking a. That's not a. And why is it?
This person created a strawberry that screams whenever you cut into it. This baby elephant was found incredibly weak and unable to stand up. The closest elephant hospital was over 6 hours away, so the baby had to go for a ride in a helicopter. After a few days of care, the elephant is now happy and healthy. Oh yeah!
These firefighters rescued a baby deer that got stuck in a sewer drain.
Oh, well done, guys.
My dad and I like to feed the squirrels that live by our house. They usually shove their faces up against the glass door until somebody feeds them.
Hi. Come on. Come on. Come on.
About once every 7 years, there's a nature path in Brazil that gets completely submerged underwater from heavy rainfall. This violinist developed a case where he couldn't stop shaking while he played. As a result, he had brain surgery to stop his shaking. The doctors asked him to play the violin during surgery to figure out the cause of his shaking.
You see, because Roger's tremor was so small, it would be difficult for Dr. Lee and his team to tell if the electrodes they were implanting were in the best possible place to stop the tremor.
The surgery was successful, and his shaking has disappeared. These gorillas at a zoo were afraid of the rain and decided to go inside.
Cage is making a run for it.
This person was tired of people constantly speeding through her neighborhood. To get people to slow down, she'll stand outside with a hairdryer.
Look at this brakes go on.
These scientists put tracking devices on wolves from different packs to see what their territories would look like. This artist can make tattoos that look like an embroidery patch. This is Fisher Island, located in Florida. It's currently the richest zip code in the United States. The average annual income for residents that live here is $2.5 million. It's pretty much a private island where super famous people hang out with other famous people. These people were cleaning windows on a building when it suddenly got extremely windy. The wind pushed their basket out of control and over the edge of the building. After about 30 minutes of getting tossed around, firefighters were able to control the basket and save the window washers. In case you didn't know, we have a lot of junk floating around Earth. The red dots are satellites, the blue dots are rocket bodies, and the gray dots are miscellaneous space debris. It's estimated that there's over 500,000 pieces of space junk floating near Earth. Almost every piece of debris is traveling at speeds of over 17,000 miles per hour. The debris is usually created from a rocket launch or satellites crashing into each other. Astronauts that live in the International Space Station frequently need to take maneuvers to avoid crashing into space debris. This is called a hydrolamp, and it uses a cool light effect to make it look like water's traveling upwards. There's a type of horse that can grow a mustache. This snake just swallowed an egg, and if you listen carefully, you can hear how they crack the egg to get to the yolk. This crow fell in the water and was starting to drown. The bear grabbed the crow and brought it back on land. After a few minutes of drying off, the crow flew away. Every time this dog receives a treat, he does a little dance to celebrate. This person was commentating a baseball game when he became part of the action.
Wins on the young season, the 1-1. Cordulo swings and fouls it off towards the broadcast booth, and I make the catch on the foul ball. I am very proud of myself. I hope somebody got video of that, as I caught it on the fly. Boy, am I impressive. What a play by me.
If you take a regular soda can and put it in hydrochloric acid, you'll discover a secret underneath the aluminum. The reason why your drink doesn't taste like metal is because there is a thin layer of plastic. This plastic is extremely thin and fragile and will break when touched.
It's put in to protect the drink from leaching metals out of the can. You are really drinking out of a thin plastic container that's inside an aluminum beverage can. The bottom dome isn't dissolved because it's much thicker than the sides.
NASA recently announced that humans are going back to the moon in 2024. The plan is to build a permanent moon base to help with future space missions. The moon base will be placed close to where there's an abundant source of water ice.
These are the challenges we face to push the bounds of humanity. We're going to the moon to stay by 2024.
This person made a giant ball made of matches and burned it.